Part of a family driveway, on which a meteorite landed in February, has been removed and will go on display at the Natural History Museum. Throughout history, there have been some truly strange and terrifying events that defy ordinary explanations. Sometimes nature surprises us with occurrences that seem almost magical or impossible events like strange rains, mysterious items falling from the sky, rare meteorite discoveries, and unique cosmic phenomena. These events might seem like something out of a science fiction story, but they actually happen in real life. They remind us of the vastness and complexity of our world, where the boundaries between the ordinary and the extraordinary are sometimes blurred. Join us as we explore these events and discover how they came to be. 25. The Fukan meteorite in China. The Fukan meteorite is a remarkable piece of space history found in China. Discovered in the Gobi Desert in 2000, this meteorite is notable for its unique composition and appearance. It is a type of meteorite called a palisite known for containing beautiful, shiny crystals of olivine, a green mineral embedded in a metallic matrix of iron and nickel. The Fukan meteorite is particularly special because its crystals are very large and clear, making it a striking example of palisite meteorites. It is believed to be around 4.5 billion years old, dating back to the early solar system. The meteorite weighs about 1,000 kilograms in total, but only a small fraction of it was found and collected. Scientists and collectors value the Fukan meteorite for its beauty and rarity. Its large, translucent olivine crystals, often referred to as peridot, are highly prized. The meteorite has been studied extensively to learn more about the early solar system and the formation of planets. 24. Junk falling from space in Gujarat, India. In Gujarat, India, a strange incident occurred in January 2020 when debris from space fell to Earth. This event happened in the village of Laxmipura in the Kutch district. The debris, which came from a satellite or rocket, caused quite a stir in the local area. The space junk included metallic fragments and other pieces that landed in a field. These pieces were part of space objects that had broken up upon re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the incident attracted a lot of attention from both locals and scientists. When the debris was discovered, it was collected by authorities for analysis. Scientists wanted to understand where the junk came from and its impact. They often study such incidents to learn more about how space objects behave when they fall back to Earth, and to ensure the safety of people and property. 23. Alien meteorite in Namibia. In 2018, a mysterious meteorite fell in Namibia, causing excitement among scientists and space enthusiasts. This meteorite, named Oumuamua, was unlike any other meteorite ever found on Earth. It was the first object from outside our solar system to be detected passing through space and entering Earth's atmosphere. The meteorite's unusual characteristics made it special. It had a long, cigar-like shape, and its composition was different from typical space rocks. Scientists believe it came from another star system, traveling through the galaxy before reaching Earth. When it entered Earth's atmosphere, it was moving extremely fast, about 196,000 mph. This high speed and unique shape led to various theories about its origins and nature. 22. Worm rain in China. Worm rain in China is a strange and rare weather event that happened in 2008 in the city of Hangzhou. During this event, worms fell from the sky, puzzling and amazing local residents. The event lasted for about 2 hours and covered a small area of the city. Experts believe that this unusual phenomenon was caused by a strong wind or tornado that picked up the worms from the ground or nearby water sources and carried them into the air. The worms, which are usually found in soil, were then dropped back down to the earth with the rain. This type of occurrence is extremely rare and can happen with other small creatures or debris if the conditions are right. 21. Birds free fall in Chihuahua, Mexico. 20. Tagish Lake meteor. The Tagish Lake meteor, also known as the Tagish Lake meteorite, is a fascinating space rock that crashed to Earth on January 18, 2000. It landed in the Tagish Lake region of British Columbia, Canada, and is notable for being one of the most pristine meteorites ever found. The meteorite was unique because it broke apart into many small fragments as it entered Earth's atmosphere, creating a shower of space rocks. These fragments landed in a snowy and icy area, which helped preserve their original condition. Scientists were excited about this because the meteorite is a rare type called a carbonaceous chondrite. This type contains valuable clues about the early solar system and the building blocks of life. Researchers have studied the Tagish Lake meteorite to learn more about its composition, including organic compounds and minerals that can shed light on the origins of the solar system. In the town of Santo Antonio de Platina, Brazil, there have been reports of a peculiar phenomenon where a large number of spiders descend from the sky. often accompanied by a fine web-like mist. This strange event is usually observed during specific weather patterns, often linked to strong winds or thunderstorms. Scientists believe this phenomenon, sometimes called spider rain, occurs due to powerful updrafts and tornado-like conditions that lift spiders into the air. These spiders, often small and harmless to humans, are carried over long distances before eventually falling back to the ground. While the sight of numerous spiders descending can be startling, it remains a rare occurrence that attracts significant attention and curiosity when it happens. The Marfa lights are mysterious glowing orbs that appear in the night sky near Marfa, Texas. First reported in the 19th century, these lights have fascinated locals and visitors for over a century. Typically seen in the desert plains at night, the lights vary in color, ranging from white to red to orange. They sometimes blink or move around and appear without any clear source of illumination. Scientists and researchers have studied the Marfa lights extensively, but have not identified a definitive cause. Some theories suggest natural phenomena, such as the bending of light over flat surfaces or reflections of car headlights. Others propose the unique geology of the area or atmospheric interactions with electrical charges as possible explanations. Despite numerous studies and hypotheses, the Marfa lights remain an unsolved mystery. The Tunguska event was a massive explosion that occurred in a remote area of Siberia, Russia, on the morning of June 30th, 1908. People living miles away reported hearing a deafening blast and seeing a bright flash in the sky. The explosion was so powerful that it flattened approximately 2,000 square kilometers of forest, toppling around 80 million trees. Fortunately, the sparsely populated area meant there were no confirmed human casualties. Scientists believe the explosion was caused by a large meteorite or comet disintegrating in Earth's atmosphere before reaching the ground. The blast released energy equivalent to about 10 to 15 megatons of TNT, making it one of the most significant natural explosions in recorded history. Its impact was felt as far away as Europe and Asia, and it took decades for researchers to study it thoroughly. The Taos hum is a persistent and mysterious low-frequency noise reported in Taos, New Mexico, since the early 1990s. Described as a faint droning sound, it is typically heard inside buildings and is more noticeable in quiet environments. Interestingly, not everyone can hear the hum, but those who do often find it annoying or distressing. Despite extensive investigations, the exact source of the Taos hum remains unidentified. Some theories suggest industrial equipment or military activity as possible causes, but no definitive evidence supports these claims. Other hypotheses involve natural factors, such as movements of the Earth's crust or specific atmospheric conditions. The Taos hum has drawn significant attention from researchers and media over the years, yet it remains an enigmatic phenomenon. On May 12, 2023, villagers in Gujarat, India, were startled when giant metal balls fell from the sky. The first large black metal ball, weighing approximately 5 kilograms, landed in Palad village in Anand district around 4:45 p.m. Similar debris was later discovered in nearby villages such as Sila and Rampura, as well as in Umreth and Nadiad and Kheda district. Residents of Sila village in Surendranagar district also reported black and silver metal balls or fragments falling across fields. This unusual event led to speculation that the debris originated from a satellite or rocket. Indian authorities are currently examining the materials to determine their origin. In July 2023, a giant metal dome washed up on Greenhead Beach in Western Australia, about 250 kilometers north of Perth. This object, later identified as debris from an Indian rocket, sparked widespread curiosity. The dome was confirmed to be part of a Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLEV, which is used by India to launch satellites. Typically, countries plan for rocket debris to fall into oceans to minimize risk to people and property. The Australian Space Agency, ASA, worked with its Indian counterpart to determine what should be done with the debris, considering international space treaties. While the debris could theoretically be returned to its origin country under the United Nations guidelines, experts noted it might not be practical for India in this case. In Florida, an unusual event known as falling iguanas occurs during cold snaps when temperatures drop unexpectedly. Iguanas, which are non-native to Florida but have become common in its warm climate, are cold-blooded reptiles and cannot regulate their body temperature. When the temperature falls below 40 dec, iguanas become sluggish and may lose their grip on tree branches, causing them to fall to the ground. These falls can look dramatic, but are usually harmless to the iguanas, as they are often just stunned and recover once the weather warms. This phenomenon, though surprising, is mainly viewed as a humorous event, with residents sharing pictures and videos of immobile iguanas sprawled on sidewalks or yards. The fish rain in Yoro, Honduras, is a fascinating natural phenomenon that has been reported for over a century. Known locally as lluvia de peces or rain of fish, This event typically occurs between May and July during heavy rainstorms. After the storms, residents often find fish scattered across the ground, even in areas far from water sources. Scientists theorize that strong winds or tornadoes may lift fish from nearby oceans or rivers and deposit them inland. Despite various explanations, the exact cause of this phenomenon remains a mystery, making it one of nature's most intriguing events.